Hi everyone, I hope you're all enjoying your day today, and in this video I want to talk about what is and is not okay in a relationship. So all I'm going to do is look at a couple of scenarios, and these have been taken from a relationship group that I'm a member of, where there's at least, I think there's something like 5,000, 10,000 people in the group, and everyone posts the questions and then we all answer, we all discuss, we debate. Anything I'm talking about today is not people's personal story. It's literally a dilemma, a general thing that people posted and we all discussed, and that was whether it was okay to check people's passwords on their check people's phones, and whether it's okay to have your password to someone's social media. So I've looked at 5 different scenarios, and I'm going to try and go through them quite quickly. I don't want to make this video really lengthy. So the first one is, what do you think about whether it is okay to discuss your relationship with your in-laws? So my feeling on this is that your partner is always going to have his in-laws, and same as your family members, are always going to have your back because you're their family. And as much as you might join a family and become in a relationship and you might get close to, you know, your partner's mother or sister or brother, they're never going to see you in the same way as they do him. And some might do, you know, they might be neutral, but is it worth taking the risk? So my feeling would be that not only could it make things awkward later on down the line when you've got to see each other again at family functions, but also it would feel disloyal for me to do it personally. I don't think there's anything wrong with discussing relationship matters, but choose who you discuss them with, and also think about what's your agenda. Do you want a solution? Do you want to offload? Is the in-laws the right people to go to? In most cases, no. Let me know what you think though. Leave what you think in the comments. The second one is it okay to stay out overnight without contacting your partner? My feedback on this question when it came up in the group was that I think it's more about respect. No, I can do what I want as an adult. No one can tell me what to do, blah, blah, blah. But if I'm in a relationship, if I love and respect my partner and I want them to have standards in the same way they would have for me, why wouldn't I let them know where I am? It's just out of respect thing. It doesn't mean I have to do it and I'm doing it because they're telling me to. I know they're going to worry, I know it's going to have an impact on the relationship, so I wouldn't really stay overnight and not contact a partner, whether I lived with them or whether they were trying to contact me. If I was going on a business trip or something, I would still let them know out of respect. So the next one is being friends with an ex. I'm going to be honest about this. I personally feel that if you haven't got children with an ex, and you're still friends with any of your exes, I feel there's 2 issues. One is an issue with ending. Are you someone that struggles with endings? 2 is, what's the agenda? What's the intention? What's the reason? If a relationship has ended, it's ended. I personally don't see any reason why I need to be in contact with my ex. Doesn't mean I've got bad feelings towards them. Any of my exes, we all ended on a level where I don't hate any of them. We didn't end badly. If any of them contacted me and needed something in an emergency, I would help them out because I didn't end badly with any of my exes. Do I want to be friends with them? No. Do I want to go around to their houses or invite them to mine? No. There's always a reason. And also, if you're friends with an ex, normally one person, either you or the ex, is waiting for an opportunity for it to become more. Plus, it's too much temptation when you're going to reminisce on the past. You're going to talk about... You can't become platonic overnight with someone that you've been intimate with. So my feeling would be, I don't stay in touch with my exes. If I dated someone, I'm not going to ever say to a guy, I don't want you to see this person, I don't want you to be friends with your exes. But say they're friends with 5, 6 of their exes, I'm going to be questioning it in my head and thinking, why? What's going on there? Can he not let go? Is there something else going on? So that's just my feeling. I don't see the point of it, don't understand it. The next one is, this is the one that came up really, which made me make the video in the first place. Having access to your partner's phone, having access to your partner's social media passwords. I've never personally felt the need to go through any of my partner's phones. I don't care what's on there. There's obviously going to be things on there I don't want to see, possibly, because men are men and boys are boys. I've got 4 brothers. I didn't go into their bedrooms. I don't want to see if they've been doing stuff with magazines, or if they've got this under the bed, or if they've got that. It's their personal space, it's their privacy. Now, your partner was someone before you came along. His phone isn't going to be, I'm not a detective, and I don't care if he's got naked pictures of people on there. What I care about is, 1, how he treats me, because I'll question that. 2, if there's a boundary which I can actually visibly see. So if I see him kissing a girl, you know, not even being that obvious, if I see him with like a girl somewhere, or my friends come back to me and said they saw something, I'll ask him, and then I feel I've got the right to. But I'm not going to be saying, let me see your phone, who's that person in the phone, what's name is that, or what, because that's not my personality. If someone's going to do something, then they're going to do it, and the phone isn't going to be the first indicator of that. So I don't really need to go through the phone. I don't want passwords to people's social media. If I'm in a relationship, I would think that we would be friends on Facebook. I would think they would be open enough to look on each other's pages. I get people on my page calling me wifey. I've never met them. I've got people on my page throwing kisses and doing whatever. So someone could look at that and think, why are all these men like so familiar with you? That I'm never going to meet them. That some of them live in America, Africa, wherever. It's just, to me, it's not a big deal. I'm not going to go through my partner's page on Facebook and say, how many friends have you got who are female? Oh, you're friends with this person. Oh, that person give you a like or a love. It's just too exhausting, and also I don't think it benefits relationships. Base your suspicions or whatever on what's going on between the two of you, you know, not in the phone or on social media. Fair enough, if you've got a genuine suspicion, then you can discuss it. But I don't really want access to my partner's phone. If they ask me, can you see my phone? I'll give it to them. But then I'll also be thinking, well, is it that you don't trust me? What's the reason? I'm not going to argue with someone and not give them my phone because I've got nothing to hide. But I'm also not going to have them go through hundreds of my pictures and tell me, when was this taken? Who's this? What's that? Because that's not going to happen. The final one is, when you're married, is it okay for you to go on a girls' or a boys' holiday? And someone in the group was talking about how they felt their partner was going on lads' holidays before they got married, and then he continued to do that afterwards, and she felt that he should change and adapt his lifestyle. And I'm in the middle on this. If you've been doing something and it's tradition, boys' fishing trip, girls' Ibiza trip or whatever, there's a part of me that feels, well, why should you change that? Because your friends will probably think you've changed now because you're with this person. The other side is that we do have to adapt sometimes to a relationship, and there might be sacrifices we make. The key question to ask is, what is the consequence going to be if I continue to do this? How's it going to impact on the relationship? Can I compromise somewhere? So rather than it being maybe you're 1 week in Ibiza with the girls, could you go somewhere else for just a weekend? Could you help your partner to understand why it's important to you to do it? There's always compromises to be made. If you're in a loving relationship, your partner doesn't want you to be unhappy. They might have fears, concerns or insecurities about what's going on. So it's down to you to help them understand. So I hope you found this video useful. Please feel free to leave any comments, to share, to like, and to subscribe to this channel if you want more videos similar to this. Thank you all for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye.